But what really killed me? Can anybody guess? Well, we can do a rip review, you know? I haven't done one of these in like 45,000 years. But I actually found out what killed me. Because I thought it was a little bit suspicious the way I died, right? I was pumping all the content. I was having super gaming fun time. You know? Did I get critted? How did I die? All my cooldowns were up. I wasn't expecting to get hit at all. So what happens? Okay, I'm playing over here. Let me put myself in the top right. I'm like talking. Cards, I'm gonna have to skip it. There's some 7s. Oh yeah, Cage. Dude. And I die, and I'm very sad because I thought the difficult part of this character is done, you know? I needed like any gear so that it can be functional. And so I went over this a couple times when I initially died, and I assumed that I just got critted by this big ass goddamn bear that spawns from the ritual, right? Because how else would it do enough damage? Endurance charges, I've got my frost shield up, I've got Fortify up. The mob is slowed down. I had him debuffed in more ways than one. My flasks are up. I have a lot of HP. What happened? Well, it turns out, and worst of all, as Nugian has mentioned previously, I died in a ritual. The goddamn easiest content in the entire game. But what really killed me? Can anybody guess? Soul Stealer? No. Another Nullifier? Bearers? No. The Corpses? Invisible Volatile? No, chat. It was in fact the Greed. Because as you can tell from watching this, a lot of my map is cleared out, but in a weird way, and we're in a thicket. And as you can tell, suddenly, a big indicator that something's wrong is that all these fucking mobs suddenly stop taking damage. I do a lot of damage. Why do these mobs don't die? I'm spinning, I'm dodging, I'm going full DPS, everything's up. I'm doing like 3 mil DPS right now. It's crazy. I just killed Minotaur in like 20 seconds. You know, couple minutes before this, face tanking him to shit. My character was a goddamn god. Well, turns out, okay, if you go over here and you go Thicket PoE and you go down here, I'm very cautious usually about this boss, okay, because I remember a long time ago, I've seen a lot of people die to him, but one of the rips was Gucci, and then it clicked in my head. A very common theme of people dying to this boss, not in a ritual, but just normally, is the fact that it's double boss. So I always thought to myself, oh, double boss, makes sense, does a lot of damage, you die. Well, it's kind of like that, but not entirely. Somewhere in here, it should be written that the boss is the primal one. If you click on the wiki, there's not a lot of valuable information here. But if you go on PoEDB, yes, you see, and you type in primal one, yes, you're gonna see all sorts of different statistics for the boss, but also some of its attacks. And one of his is the Chieftain Enrage, which causes a 6-second buff for all of these mobs as he's pounding his chest, which gives them 100% attack speed, 100% increased damage, 100% movement speed, and 80% fucking damage reduction. That's how I died. Those mobs had 5 times the HP. He fucked me. It was the monkey man all along. So, conclusion, I guess if you have double boss, be super careful about that because it actually lasts on the boss as well. And also if you have a ritual, don't rush the boss because you're a greedy little asshole and you want to have as many items from the only useful mechanic this league there is. Yeah. Lesson learned, you know? Don't fuck with this monkey man. Because he'll blast you. I learned. Hope you learn without dying. Yes. 80% damage reduction? This gave it away. 100% damage, 100% attack speed? That's why this mob hits me so hard, too. And twice. Because, you know, I'm Cyclone, right? I'm fast. I spin around. You generally get to hit me. But this bear in particular was the perfect mob to spawn here as well. Because this motherfucker doesn't just have a basic attack going rah rah. He has a swipe swipe cleave. Okay? And that also got me. Because if you can see, he's swinging, right? He's swinging. And he doesn't do that much damage. Oh, hit me for 1k. Oh, hit me for 1k again. And then the monkey man starts raving out. He goes crazy. And then this guy goes... Brap! Misses. Okay. Then he goes... Pop! Wow, you can see his hand. Pop! And I move out of the way, right? I'm not about to get hit a second time. Motherfucker cleaves me. And I die. Son of a bitch. Most get revenge on Monkey Man? Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I'm not gonna lie. I knew that he has like a buff that he gives, but I didn't have any idea that it was to this extent. I mean, 80% DR, 100% attack speed and damage?
It's trash!
It's funny too because I thought that a crit killed me, but it's worse than that. He's not dealing 50% more damage. He's dealing double damage. Twice. And then he can crit too. Ridiculous, dude. If he had used any other pattern of attacks, if literally any other mob would have spawned, everything would have gone differently. But it went this way. And I could have blocked it too, which I didn't. Satch. Well, but it is what it is, Chad. Don't fuck with Thicket Boss. We learned. My most fun character this league perishes to Path of Exile's Perfect Storm. And my lack of knowledge too. Pretty cool.